see this tomorrow, and some may come on here, but um, I just want to talk about Christian Keys. And you may know him. He's from one of the Tyler Perry plays. Um, if you could go on Instagram and um type in Christian Keys, and he, just hear his story about what he had to go through in the industry. But it's very concerning to me. You know, I search over the internet and I watch people talk about what he has experienced. Well, Christian Keys has experienced in the industry, and it's very mind-boggling to me that okay, you got Cassie came out. You have numerous of people. You have Diddy's bodyguard talking about how he was and stuff like that, but you cannot believe. It's just mind boggling me that some people are like I'm it's kind of sketchy to me what Christian Keys is talking about, but it's not sketchy to me. Like, if you have this Cassie and Diddy situation, this Kim Porter situation with Diddy, I mean, I don't understand how people can be mind boggling about what Christian Keys is saying about a certain billionaire that is has has um done certain things to him. You know, that's crazy to me. I feel like he's more than just a beautiful face, and we all know Christian Keys is a handsome guy, but at the same time, he has experienced something that Cassie experienced, something that numerous of people in the industry has experienced. So why is that mind-boggling to people? Um, this is what I don't understand. Is this is the reason why a lot of victims that come out, they're very scared, and it takes them a minute to come out to express what they have been through. And what I seen on that man's live was a lot of torture, and he was traumatized. He really wanted to express it even more and even tell who the person was, because he didn't. So my last video is totally allegedly, because um he did not, but everyone's assuming that it's that person that I said in my last video. I'm also assuming it, but it's, it could not be true, so everything here in this live is allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. um but I don't get it. He's saying everything that he didn't take it to the courts. He didn't do any of that stuff yet. Why is it so surprising? I told you guys in my video, one of my videos or lives before, that it doesn't just happen to women or little kids. It happens to guys too. So I would not I'm not surprised that it came out that he said that, because it doesn't just happen to women. It doesn't just happen to children. Although the children are totally innocent, everyone is innocent. They should not. have gone through this. The way that man was hurting on that live and he's wanting to express himself wholeheartedly. It breaks my heart. But he has to take steps, just like Cassie did, to to expose this person. I mean, I have an idea who the person is, but you can't say nothing until he says it. You know what I'm saying? And he was hurt. He was hurt. And to hear people not believe him, I don't know if it's because he's a guy or what, but it's ridiculous to think that a man cannot, get that stuff done to them. That's probably a lot of them that get that stuff done to a lot of guys that get that done to them. You know, and see what I see in the industry, they really use women for their backup plan, um, on because who they really are part of a different type of community. You know, they use the women to show them off, but they are really not into women. They're into guys. Um, and all you do is you want to just come in the industry, do your music or whatever talent you may have in the industry. Just like Christian Keys was saying, he was like, "Man, no, I just want to work. Why just to work?" It's sad. It's sad. It's very sad that he had to go through that just to work. This man described what this person did to him, and he looked up to this guy. He looked up to him, and man, we have to stop looking up to these people like they're better than us. They're no better than us. And to be honest, we go through a lot as being regular people enough. So it's not just happening in the celebrities' lives. It happens in our lives too. But I think we would sit up there and would recognize that faster than them. But it's almost scary if someone doubts the victims. This is why the victims don't come out. This is why they don't come out, because it's too much doubt. And it's sad. And I seriously think people need to wake up that these celebrities are pulling one over us and making themselves look good in the spotlight to make sure they know how to make sure you continue on paying this money to continue on seeing them. But what these people have to go through behind the scenes, and some of your biggest stars that you sit up there and you be like, "Oh, he's so awesome," or "She is so awesome." I just, it's something that draws you to them that they know about, that you need to understand, you need to stay away from. People are not good people. They are continuing on what the industry is trying to portray. For one, like, a long time ago, like, I used to love Beyonce so much. But I did not worship her to the point where I'm this big old fan that, you know, will do anything for her. Is it? No, 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 at all. I wasn't. I supported her music, but it's like you support these people's music because you like what you hear, but then you start realizing that these are not good people and that you need to wake up. You need to wake up and you're supporting a person that's not right. And I'm not okay, allegedly I'm not saying that she's not right, Beyonce's not right. I'm not saying that Tyler Perry's not right. I'm I'm just saying you need to keep your eyes open to these people and see straight through them. I remember when Pac died and the Biggie died. I'm not the biggest fan of um Notorious B.I.G. But I don't dislike him, and I know that someone very close to him who he thought he could trust, same with Tupac, um, did something to them. And I was telling my husband, I was like, well, I already know who did it, and it's coming out now. I told my husband that years ago, and I'm telling you, when you look into these people's eyes and you see the character that they bring to the forefront, because one, let me tell you something, people think they straight through that stuff. Let's be honest. Let's be clear. You can see straight through that stuff. Some say something, some don't. But I already knew this person had something to do with often those two. And it was other people's too. But I knew then that person was crooked. And he's out now, with the Cassie case, and I already knew how he was. Um, yeah, so now it comes out that Cassie has to release the burner phone that Kim Porter had. Okay now. Okay now. Release the phone that Kim Porter had given to her. I'm gonna say all this is allegedly. But I'm telling you, it's some stuff about to happen. But we can't just stay focused on this one thing when all this stuff is coming out. We have to stay focused. Stay focused and stay serious at the same time, and still recognize that what all the stuff that is going on around us. You have to have that vision to recognize all those things that are going on around you, because it's numerous stuff is going to come out. Just like I said with the Christian Keys thing, like this man seems like he's been suffering with this for a long time. And this man said years. Like imagine going to your job on dealing with someone keep trying to talk to you and you're like, I'm married. No, no, no. And what make it so bad is that this particular YouTuber is like, why didn't you didn't say no? Or listen, let me tell you something. You don't know how it is until you're in that type of situation. You don't know how it is until you're in that situation. So stop assuming, because a lot of people are like, I like this person who I think they're talking about, but I don't think he would do something like that. I cannot stand people like that. Every person that you meet and that you walk up to, that you see every day, has a good, a bad, and an ugly side to them. Okay? So if you think about those things, those three things, every time you watch somebody, and I be so mad because they get the money out of us first. And then they allow us to see their true colors. Okay? The game is to get the money out of people before I show my true colors. Or before my true colors come out. And people start talking about me and telling on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. And I also seen another YouTuber. He was like, he was in that community. I'm just saying that community. Y'all should know what that community is. But when Christian Keys was like, he wanted to pay me 100,000 to see my body. He just wanted to see my body. And Christian Keys is saying that it is a he, not a her, a he. So this particular YouTuber, vlogger, says, well, why you just ain't take the 100,000? I would have took that 100,000. But on Christian Keys Live, he says specifically he does not go that route. He don't go that route. So this is why Christian Keys is upset. That's torture. That's traumatizing. And if you don't go that route, he's not going to do it for no cost. Some people may, because they're ready to sacrifice. They don't care. They're willing to do anything. But not him. Not Christian. He wasn't willing to do anything. Why you think he recorded everything? Some people ask, why did he have recorded everything? Because use your common sense. If it begins and if it starts where someone is continue on trying to get you to do something that you do not want to do, you have to use your common sense. You have to use your common sense. But people are not going to use their common sense because they know who it is, first of all. And they know how this person is. And they know they just don't want to believe it's this person. Like, come on now. You can't be that naive. If you're going to get on here and speak, you need to speak the freaking truth. If anybody with a heart, a mind, a good spirit seen that guy, you would know he was telling the truth. And it wasn't a tale. Because who came out about this person? And let me tell you, this Diddy situation is bringing out everything. Everything. But I guarantee you, Diddy just still thinking about himself in the situation. But it's bringing out everybody and what they've done. And this is the time to do it. on Diddy's freaking back. Since he getting blamed for, and not blamed, since he's the one that is being put out there, might as well come on with some more, because this stuff needs to stop. It should not be that way. When you walk into that industry, you should not have to go through all that. And it's people that want Diddy down. They don't want to deal with Diddy no more. Diddy is too much. Diddy is too much. But with Christian, man, I pray for him. I pray for his sanity. I pray for his sanity. Is so heartbreaking that he has to go through that. It's not right. It's not right, whether child, woman, or man. To hear a YouTuber say he should have took the 100,000, that is so insulting. If you would have took it, okay, you would have took it because you are that way already, but this man is not that way. He's not in the community that you're in. So he knows what he likes, he knows what he wants, and he knows that that ain't what he wants. That was so crazy to me to hear that. It's crazy for me to hear someone doubt a guy as being a victim of a billionaire that is sitting up there trying to do things with him that he doesn't like. And to record him, just Christian Keys, he recorded him as he should. He should have recorded him. So now he's going to take that to the police department. And I'm assuming, allegedly, that he's going to file charges. And then after that, he said once all that is done, he's going to tell who it is, as he should. It's a process that you have to go through. Just like what Cassie had to go through, it's a process that you have to go through to take these people down. Because, like he said, these are billionaires. How do you go up against that? These people are believing in, when these celebrities, a lot of them say God, but a lot of them worship a different God than we may serve, you know? So he believes in God, the God that I can say that I serve, you know? So Christian does. The rest of them, these celebrities, they're worshiping a different God from us. So if you don't hear Jesus behind that, then they're worshiping a totally different God. Let's be clear. They're worshiping a totally different God. Because in the world's eyes, it's different gods. It's different gods. So, but what I know is one God, one Jesus. Okay? So, but Christian Keys is like mind-boggling. He looked a little stressed up there because he wants to speak and he wants to say something so bad. And I really want to go live tomorrow on my platform and talk about this so bad, because that's heartbreaking. Like, you could definitely believe Cassie when she comes out. There's nothing against Cassie, don't get me wrong. But then you got this guy coming out, man, little boys get molested. Oh, Lord. That stuff happens to them too. That does. And it happens to adult guys too, you know. And this particular person, that type of stuff, who he's talking about, that type of stuff happened to him. So you gotta you gotta put two and two together. You gotta put two and two together. Like, this man is not lying. Like, it's mind boggling that that people, can actually question that. Didn't question Cassie, but at the same time, I believe everything Cassie said. Like I said, Cassie has come out with the phone that Kim Porter had. Kim Porter gave her that phone, y'all. Kim Porter gave her that phone. Let's see what's on it. Let's see what's going on. Because I know this man has something to do with what happened to, to Kim Porter. I know he had something to do with it. And ain't no doubt about it. Like, I pray for those kids because he had tried to keep them away, especially those twins. He has tried to keep those twins away from the world so they don't know what was going on. And whew, he did that. He did that. He ain't right. He ain't right. And y'all, I'm just tripping off this guy. I'm tripping off this guy said he would have took the $100,000, but you're that way. Christian Keys is not that way. Like, if you're in that community, of course you would take the $100,000. Like, it's so mind-boggling to me. Like, what these people say, like, you're not digging deep enough into it. It's a difference. Okay, if you're in that community and you accept what somebody do to you, but it's a different when someone is trying to pressure you. It's a different when someone is trying to pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do. Okay, like, don't make that don't make that type of statement. Don't make that type of statement. And then I seen another YouTuber. I'm not gonna name their name because they are good people on these YouTubers. It's just you don't have to agree with everything everyone says. And at this point, I don't agree with they said because I'm gonna continue on watching them. They're still all good people, but I think they need to reword, and I think they're gonna come back and bounce back and see exactly what's going on here. But they also are thinking like I'm skeptical about the Christian Keys situation. What are you skeptical about? This man really went and told you the whole story, but he can't tell you who it is yet until he turn it into authorities and get the job done. At the end of the day, it's not our situation that we had to go through, but at the same time, I could feel this man's heart racing. Like, almost can feel his heart racing and seeing the hurt on his face. Like I said, it don't just happen to children, innocent children. Don't just happen to innocent women. It happened to innocent men too. And all of it matters. All of it matters. All of them need to go down. We cannot continue on looking at these celebrities like they're better than us. Because Michelle Turner, because I got it around. I'm in the dark. I'm outside, away from the kids. That's why. That's how I do it over here. But yeah. I cannot I really do I like Christian Keys. I liked him ever since he was in Tyler Perry plays and stuff like that. But he does a lot other stuff too. He does music. And ain't no telling really who it is. And we just gonna say allegedly because we don't know who it is, but at the same time, we know who it is. Like, I mean, all we gotta do, if the world can have some common sense and not keep letting these people put them under their spell, then you know. It was something interesting that Christian Keys said, that he was like, well, I wonder what my coworkers gonna think about when I do expose them, you know, and everything starts coming out about their job, they, whether if they is gonna determine if they have a job or not, um, or how they gonna come at him. At this moment, I wouldn't even care about how they will come at them, because you don't know. The same thing probably been happening to them, and they were scared to step up and say something about it. But you were that brave one, you know, to step up and come out and say something. Man, this stuff, this crazy. Like I always say, it's more that's gonna come out. It's more that's gonna come out. This is it ain't mind boggling, because I already knew that this type of stuff goes on in that industry. The bigger and bigger a person gets, that you need to pay attention to them. And I say the ones that are not big enough, they're trying to reach those people level. Um, and the ones that you don't see, it's the ones that once sacrificed themselves. I mean, you don't see a lot. They don't want to sacrifice themselves because they feel like I'm better than that. You know, you have to watch it with the industry. Like, they really need to change that up, because that ain't where it's at. Trying to get people to do things that they're not. I always remember when in that community, if you guys can understand exact, I'm paraphrasing. In that community, it's a lot of guys always just be like, I don't want to be around there. And a lot of people in that community, they used to always be like, well, I used to hear them say, well, you don't know who be sneaking in our door at night. I don't know. Is it a war against women or something? What the freak is up? Everyone seems like they want to be like the black woman. Like, I don't get it. Like, even our own black guys that are in that community, I don't freaking get it. Like, you don't want to deal with the stuff we got to deal with. You know, God made us naturally a woman for all the stuff that we got to deal with naturally. It's confusing to me. It's just, y'all, that's a heavy topic. That's a freaking heavy topic. But I'm just saying, like, they definitely, it's weird. It's a heavy topic. But it's also crazy. Um so with this being said, I do want to do more on Christian Keys and whatever more may come out, because these people need to go down. They really need to go down, because if it was someone in my life, that person would have to go down. That person would have to go down. God would have to make that, do his work and make what needs to happen. But because we can't just do all things ourselves, it has to be of God too. But whew, it's a lot. This girl that turned Cassidy turned in Kim Porter's phone, and I really would like to know what's on it because Kim Porter was making her moves before she passed away. She was making her moves, and I think this certain person knew that. This certain person knew that, and I think she spread a lot of things out with different people for them to have, so that she would, before she felt like she was about to pass away, because of who she was dealing with. And with that person that thought he was so high and mighty and so powerful, how you feel now? How you feel now? How do you feel now? And there's more that's gonna come out. So thank you for coming, Michelle Turner. Yes, it's dark like that over here. It's not unfamiliar. It's other people do the same thing. I do that because, my reasons, If you will come onto my lives or my videos, it's also the same way. Um, but thank you for coming anyway. So it's over with for the night, you guys. Please comment, like and subscribe. Um, Let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Once again, I would definitely like for you guys to go over there to Tough News TV because he has some very informational things that seems to be proven is all true. He is the one that knows about the phone that was given to Cassie that was turned over, that Cassie had to turn over. And we can't wait. He seems like he got some reliable sources over there. And I love watching it. Is it Tissa? It's Tissa something. All you gotta do is TISA. She has reliable things going over there. She's very funny. And for y'all to, look out for other people too. I like to do that. Real true people that are doing it big and you can learn something from. Go look out for them too. Because they over there, they doing the thing. And I really feel like I may go live tomorrow on this Christian Keys and Kim Porter and Cassie. Cassie, meaning Cassie, has given over the phone that Kim Porter has given to her before she passed away. So I'm out, you guys. I love you guys. Keep your head up. I know Christmas coming. I know you're doing that Christmas shopping. And I know it's a lot, but keep your head up. Once again, comment, like, and subscribe. I'm out, you guys.